Welcome to Mr. Michael's ELA classroom. What are we going to learn today?
Let's get ready for school.
Hello students, today we are going to review the simple past tense. So the past tense. So what is the verb in the following sentences? So he walked to work. That would be walk. She ate breakfast yesterday. Ate, it played with a toy. Played, they talked at the supermarket. Talked, and I studied for the math test yesterday. Studied. So, what do all of these verbs have in common? Well, they are all in the past tense. So the past tense refers to something that has already happened. If we are in the year 2020, the past is 2019 and 2018. If it is Tuesday today, the past is the Monday that has just gone by. And let's remember the tense refers to the time an action has taken place. And the tense only changes the verb. So there are two types of verbs. Regular verbs follow rules and are easily changed from the past, present, and future tense. These are the happy verbs. Irregular verbs do not follow rules and must be memorized. They are harder to change from the past, present, and future tense. These are the unhappy verbs. So the past tense of regular verbs. There are three different ways to turn verbs into the past tense. There are more actually, but I think these three will help you the most. So if the verb ends in a consonant, like jump, that's a consonant. The past tense, all we have to do is add ed. Let's look at some examples like talk, talked, walk, walked, wash, washed, and yell, yelled. All we've had to do in these cases is add ed. Ed is a suffix. We will talk about that later though. If the verb ends with a silent e, like smile, silent e, in the past tense, all we've got to do is add a d. So now it becomes smiled. Bake, baked. Type, typed. Wave, waved. Vote, voted. Now you're going to see that sometimes we have to say the ed, and sometimes we just say the d. So wave, waved. It's not waved. But when we say vote, we say voted. And that's going to be a little bit confusing at times. If the verb ends with a y, like study, the past tense, we remove the y, and then we add ied. So study becomes studied. Hurry, hurried. Scurry, scurried. Cry, cried. And reply, replied. So these are the three rules that I think will help you. Now let's look at the past tense of irregular verbs, because these ones can get quite confusing. Drink, it's not drinked, it's drank. Go is not goed, it's went. Write, wrote. Eat, ate. Think, thought. See, saw. And find and found. Say and said, like bend, bent. And why is it like this? I'm sorry to say I don't really know. It's probably a combination of English being a language that is from a bunch of other languages, so many of these rules have come into place. But unfortunately for you, that means you have to memorize them. Okay, thank you for listening.